Messianic.
I'm gonna put a foot right in the nuts of the whiskey folk now.
Aye.
Right.
That's what
So
we're
right, okay, see, that's specifically made as a unaged white rum that people, you know, some people will mix it with whatever, make cocktails out of it, but you can easily drink it like it is.
Absolutely.
So, and there's a lot of rum that's like that. But I'm not saying that whiskey's not the same way, and they don't take, because obviously there's a lot of care and attention going into the distillation of whiskey, but they know it's going to be going away in a cask, so you can probably get away with a little bit more in some respects. Yeah. Whereas rum, a lot of distilleries will have different marks, different like ways they ferment and distill, depending if it's going to be for an unaged rum or an aged rum. So you can get away with a wider cut. If it's going in a barrel. Sure. And you might sometimes want that because you want some of the flavours that are farther into the cut. Yeah. And you want some of it anyway, but because you know it's going to be sitting for a few years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, you can get away with taking a wider cut and having some of the off flavours as well. And to be fair, I suppose if you were allowed to sell whiskey unaged, then it'd probably be the same thing with whiskey. Yeah.
See, how is that putting a kick in?
Because I was what my point was gonna say that rum's a better initial spirit than whiskey is. That rum's just better than whiskey anyway.
Well, that's you're just coming straight.
I was gonna say it anyway.
That's just biased. That's just biased.
Oh, it's definitely biased.
But I understand what you're saying.
Is maturation much of a thing with rum?
Absolutely, yeah. It's just as much as it is with whiskey. Yeah. But the only thing is, if you think about it with whiskey, the reason why there's so much matured whiskey out there is because it has to be legally matured. Yeah. But with rum, there is no legal minimum age to call something a rum.
And it goes into wooden casks.
Wooden casks.
Because my question is, Bacardi is a white rum. How does that stay clear? Not tarnished from a cask? Or is it kept in steel?
No, it's Bacardi white, like Bacardi white or the unaged or their white rum. They age it, I can't remember if it's like 6 months or something like that.
Ah, right.
But what they do is they'll filter it, charcoal filter it, to remove the colour of it. It just kind of rounds it off before they bottle it. That's what the other thing I was going to say, you only have a single pass. You don't have double distilled like you do with whiskey. Yeah. So it's a lot more efficient. Aye. Yeah. It's just better. It's better than whiskey, really.
Just all around. You're not biased. You've got to keep making
No, and a purely professional point of view, yeah.
You've got to have had some gorgeous new makes.
Oh,
I'm not going to get all defensive about the whiskey stuff, but you've got to have had some
whiskey.
Yeah. Just straight out the still, and it's a crime putting it in wood.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Although everything always tastes better right out the still. Doesn't matter where. I always think, see, when it comes straight out the still, it's always fine that it's better, and then you wait a few days or things calm down, marry together, and that wasn't as good as it was fucking 3 days ago.
Oh, so there's things that are primed to react that just haven't yet.
I think so. I think so, and then I think also things evaporate off, and you lose some of the things that you get right at the start.
They're just really fragile,
exactly.
Volatile.
Volatile. Yeah, so just gone.
So it's always better just make your own booze at home. Say someone was to make their own booze at home, are there legalities involved?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but there's one hard and fast rule: don't get caught.
That's
it. If you do that, you're laughing.
That's all of life. Everything's legal as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
absolutely.
Speaking of which, I think I heard of somebody. I'm not sure who.
Is that just me?
No, I'm not sure. It was. It fermented something hideous in pink. Is that?
Oh, the pink keys. The pink keys.
Oh, so you heard the same story, did you?
Oh, yeah, this is legendary, this story. Yeah.
Not too bad, no, they're okay as a company.
We've not got a sample yet, but yeah, they should have heard it vouched for anyway.
Oh, I've tried some of their new
I've had some
of it, at the distillery. And it's cracking, really massively fruity, really nice, good new mix. Actually, when you were saying you must have had some good new make,
that's where your head went to.
It's a fucking cracking.
Mine went. Personally, I went to Bricklady. That's what like amazing new make, just beautiful.
Or you can have a muck pit. So Jamaica, famous for muck pits, Hampden Estate. You should see, there's some videos on that, and it's rancid. It smells horrible. Apparently, you've got all sorts of shit in there, and a lot of the time there is like sort of days gone by. I'm not sure if it happens now. But they would chuck like old fruit skins, jackfruit, they would anything going. There's rumours of like dead goats chucking into the dunder pit, into the muck pit. So in that is it's like that's one of those things that supercharges the flavour of rum. You can add that to again a fermentation or distillation, and you get these specific acids because it's a bacterial. You get a bacteria that ferments. It's like butyric acid, acetic acid, and butyric acid.
That's baby vomit.
Yes, it is. You're right. But that's again one of these things. It's
Just
like
chuck it in there,
see, like the Coroni distillery is in their spirit is famous for this burnt rubber and diesel and oil, and it's heavy and it stinks, and it's like, and that's what some people love. So it's the same as like this.
Tell you what, Rodders, I wish you was as interesting as Ben. I'm just saying.
You'll notice though, he's thinking of that nonsense. He's just thinking of abuse for me rather than actually listening to you. So that's not
true. I heard about the goats.
So
you can't talk about goats.
Oh,
Goat in there. Muppets, goats. Aye. I'm in with
Goats
that.
in the pit.
So see this
Goats in
one.
a pit. Yes.
This is a pretty entry level one, but
It's
see
lovely.
the nose in it. It's got
It's lovely,
a
no?
cracking nose in it. And it almost smells better than it tastes. It's got a really nice rose.